Radiation is a form of energy that moves from one place to another in a form of waves or particles, so it is a kind of hazards. It is termed as radiation hazards. Any source of energy, including fire, radiation, etc., poses potential hazards, especially if exposure is uncontrolled or excessive. In safety, radiation hazards are considered physical hazards. For example, too much exposure to sunlight can cause sunburn, and exposure to X-rays or radioactive materials can increase the risk of cancer. Proper protection and limited exposure help reduce these risks. In this tutorial, we will explore radiation hazards in detail, understanding the different types of radiation, their potential negative effects, and the ways to prevent harm. Let us understand the types of radiation. Radiation is broadly divided into two categories based on their energy content: non-ionizing radiation and ionizing radiation. The difference between these types of radiation is their energy levels. Non-ionizing radiation such as visible light, infrared, and UV rays etc. doesn't have enough energy to remove electrons from atoms or molecules, which is typically less harmful with controlled exposure as compared ionizing radiation. In contrast, ionizing radiation, like X-rays and gamma rays, has high energy that can remove electrons from atoms, which can damage DNA and cells. Is radiation harmful to us? Radiation can be harmful, but it depends on the type, amount, and duration of exposure. Low energy, non-ionizing radiation, like radio waves, visible light, and microwaves, is generally safe if exposure is limited. However, too much exposure to UV rays, a type of non-ionizing radiation, from the sun can cause sunburn and increase the risk of skin cancer. High energy, ionizing radiation, such as X-rays and gamma rays, is more dangerous. It can damage cells and DNA, which may lead to cancer or other health issues, especially with high doses or long-term exposure. For this reason, protective measures are used when handling X-rays or radioactive materials. In summary, while not all radiation is harmful, prolonged or intense exposure, especially to ionizing radiation, can pose health risks. Common radiation hazards in the industry include 1. X-rays, used in non-destructive testing, NDT, for inspecting wells and materials. Without proper shielding or safety measures, workers can be exposed to harmful doses. 2. Gamma radiation, often used in industrial radiography and for sterilization. High exposure levels can cause radiation sickness or increase cancer risk. 3. Radioactive materials, found in nuclear power plants and medical facilities. Improper handling or accidents can lead to contamination and harmful exposure. 4. Ultraviolet, UV, radiation, emitted by welding equipment and UV lamps. Excessive exposure can cause skin burns, eye damage, and long-term health issues. 5. Microwaves and radiofrequency, RF, radiation, emitted by industrial heaters, communication devices, and certain processing equipment. Prolonged exposure can cause tissue heating and other health effects if not properly managed. Thank you for watching this video. For more informative safety videos and topics, visit my website www.safetychamp.in. Subscribe and like my channel for watching new videos.